Good evening. It is February 26th, 2022, and we are approaching possibly World War III. As everybody knows, earlier this week, the Prince of Russia, Vladimir Putin, invaded Ukraine. There's a systematic system that we see here that Putin is following. Under President Obama, he took Crimea. Nothing was said, nothing was done. Under Trump, no tyrant anywhere on the planet took anything. Kim Jong was dealt with, Syria was dealt with, Jordan was dealt with, Iran was dealt with, Iraq was dealt with, North Korea was dealt with, and Russia was dealt with. But as Trump didn't win the election and Biden was sworn in, we now know who is weak on foreign policy. Democrats can slaughter the unborn, but they can't go do nothing with the Prince of Persia and his thug army that is massacring, slaughtering Ukrainians as we speak. He will take Kiev, the capital of Ukraine, if I pronounce it right, probably by the end of the weekend. Alright? Now, he has threatened NATO and the United States with atomic bombs. As if he doesn't think if he attacked us, we wouldn't attack him back. He wouldn't get to keep Ukraine. But, this is a globalist plan. Is this plan B, because plan A didn't take out enough people, that now we're going to go to World War III? Also, Putin is threatening to, the United States claims he's threatening to cyber attack us, wipe out our bank accounts, shut down the railroad, the planes, the power plants, no electricity, total grid down. That would stop all production, all traveling, transporting of goods to the United States and the West. So, that being said, you need to start stocking up again. I've told people I used to get 3, 4, 10, 15,000 views. I get 20 or 30. Maybe out of the 20 or 33, you will go listen. I just come back from my local Walmart, bought 50 extra cans of goods, 2 extra bags of dog food. I got some dogs. I want them to be alright too. So, got plenty of other stuff. Water filters, water to put up. I've been putting 2-liter bottles up. So, that's that. And this is an emergency transmission on February 26th, 2020, because, excuse me, Alexander Emmerich Jones is not going to be able to do a Saturday night emergency transmission, so I assumed I would do it for him. Friday he said he was working on a book and some other things. I don't doubt that. He has a lot on his plate. He's taking a lot of sacrifice. He's doing a lot for us and his family, as he says. Preparation. I preached, been familiar with stockpiling food, water, guns, ammo, been familiar with it, how to produce fire, how to purify water, multiple ways of doing that. I won't go into detail. If you hadn't watched the videos or somebody's videos, okay, that's your business. Gas jumped up 9% the day that the Prince of Russia attacked and invaded Ukraine. In 2 days, gas went from like $1.09 to $3.09 to like $3.29. So it jumped about 15, 16, 17 cents since the Prince of Persia. I would imagine probably by the end of next week, in my little town in Mississippi, our gas will be $4 a gallon, which will be higher than Bush Jr. and Obama had it. So, you know, inflation is ranging. I've noticed everything's $1 more. I bought a $11 slab of ribs, beef ribs. They were like 9 or 10, so they went up at least $1. The ground beef gone up about 30 cents. I buy them by the pound rolls, and and I put them up. I probably got 15 rolls of them. Like I said earlier, went about 50 goods, 50 canned goods, stuff like that. You should be doing it too. Topped off my vehicle. I have 2 vehicles. I will top off the other one, cause just in case it holds 27 gallons, so it'll store gas if anything. Prepare. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a military expert on nuclear fallout, nuclear weapons. I live in Pittsburgh. We have a city in. They had to see. I don't know. About 42 miles from my house in Port Gibson, Mississippi, is a power plant called Grand Gulf. It is on the target to be struck on the second or third round of targets that the United States assumed Russia would use. The first round will be military installations, bases, Air Force bases, naval, possibly the Pentagon, CIA buildings in Virginia, maybe the White House. They might not want to decapitate the White House on the first round, give them a chance to respond. We all know there's a shadow government, a whole government that stays in play just in case. It's a continuity of government. There's an unelected president, vice president, senior staff members and stuff like that already exist. Is that a good thing? Maybe, maybe not. They could be in Iron Mountain, 300 feet below the Pentagon, or the White House. So the nuclear power plant next to me, 40 miles from me, would probably be second or third target. That would put me close to the blast rate, depending on the kilotons of the nuclear bomb, the blast. So I'm trying to make neighbors and all be aware of what I know about it, and they should investigate. But some of them don't have computers, some of them just don't care. So I tell them once, and that's it. If you listen, God bless you. Don't, God bless you again. But I don't know if you can actually hear the missile. You may not. You'll see the light blast, you see the flash before you hear it. If you're not near a shelter, and the nuclear blast is coming from that side, lay down, cover your ears, open your mouth, so the pressure won't blow your eardrums. Put your feet together, close together with your feet like this, to give you some protection from debris. I don't know how much protection you'll get from the radiation. About 80% of the people will be killed in the blast. They will be burned, evaporated, destroyed into the debris flying at hundreds of miles an hour, and then the radiation will hit, depending on how close they are to the blast, depending on how fast they'll die from radiation poisoning. So, if you're involved in the blast, if you're outside exposed to the blast, when you go home, take all your clothes off. Strip naked. They may laugh. Strip naked. Take your clothes if you can. Get them in a garbage can. Get them in a bag. Get them away from the house. Okay. Wash off in the shower with soap, shampoo, no hair conditioner. Hair conditioner binds the hair follicles like this and make it slick and silky, and that could trap some contamination. So you wash top to bottom, gently with soap. You don't want to irritate anything. Wash off, dry off. Do not go outside. The minimum is 24 hours. I would be prepared to stay in the house for weeks and weeks. I have food and water where I can do that. That will depend how long I can stay in. Is if the water's running. I have plenty of water in the house, filters and all that. Plenty of food. Don't know if the water will be running. Don't know if the toilets will be flushing. If the toilets will be flushing, you take a Walmart bag, a grocery bag, and put it in the toilet. Do your business. Take it out. And You may have to toss it in the yard, depending on how long it's been. You can use 5-gallon buckets to make a toilet out of, and do your business and double bag them, just like you do at Walmart, get the Chinese bags, and dispose of the material and stuff like that. Stay inside. Inflation's rising up, so I bought a lot of food, not particularly for the nuclear war, but to save. A can of chili is 92 cents. Great value, Walmart brand. It may be $3 6 months from now. I've got some. I bought some pants for Sportsman's Guide. They were a full pair for $5.19. They were military whites. And I bought 16 pair, 4 packs. It was like $5.19 for a pack, so you go $21 plus it was like $10 shipping. 14 pair. I had some other pairs already. These are all still in the wrapper. Bought extra belts, t-shirts, socks, underwear, tools. Pick up a box of nails that you normally try to have. Big nail, small nail, so you can do repairs without going to spend $2 a nail. Soap, shampoo, medicines, ibuprofen, Tylenol, things that you need, that you can get. Prescription drugs that you can get. You can go online and get some of the stuff without prescription. If it's not a narcotic, you can get it. Bought a couple pairs of boots. They were Under Armour and anyway, and some shoes. And I got plenty of knives, guns, weapons, body armor. I'm good. Within 3 to 10 days of somebody not having food, they snap. They'll start robbing, raping, killing, stealing your dog for dinner. So, by the way, if you get a warning and you're at your house, brick concrete's always better. My house is wood. What you do is you go into the hallway till you got the hallway interior walls, the outside walls to provide some barrier from the radiation. If you're too close, it won't matter what it. Bring your dogs in, bring your pets in, have food inside, have water inside for them, so they can be safe too. Keep them with you. Okay? Make sure you got plenty of blankets. It's still cold. We're still getting 35, 40 degree weather in Mississippi. So be prepared. Okay? Stay in the house. The longer you can stay in the house, the lesser the chance of radiation poisoning will be. And you can get thyroid medicine to flood the thyroid so it can't absorb radiation. I guess so. Do you have enough to survive for weeks? I doubt it. Try to keep clean. If there's any radiation, you can dust it off. A lot of the radiation is done. But once you get in the house and your house is sealed, if you have tape, you can seal all the entrances, all the cracks except maybe the door that you're going to go out of. You can put rags in there or something so you can go in and out the door. Avoid contact with neighbors for as long as possible. They may be contaminated, wearing the same clothes, not know what you know. So you can do that. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. NATO is sending troops and forces to the Ukrainian border. They're acting like they're going to attack Biden. The Prince of Russia, Vladimir Putin. Putin is throwing out the nuclear race card because he doesn't have the forces to fight a conventional war. Once again, will he nuke NATO or the United States over Ukraine? Knowing he's going to get back. And his hypersonic weapons don't bother me, don't mean nothing to me at all. Because he may hit first, but he won't hit last. He'll be killed in the initial attack, I'm sure. They're going to make sure they're going to take him out. So, there you go. Go to eBay, you can buy some books on how to deal with it. You just got somewhat. I'm not impressed with it, so I ordered the book. The book I ordered, some guy had it for $199. I bought it for like $17, including shipping, like $1.50 shipping or tax. So get familiar. If you need reading glasses, excuse me, get you some pair of reading glasses. Get prepared, get prepared, get prepared. That's all they say. Get prepared, get prepared, get prepared. Also, we don't see any Biden people anywhere on God's green earth in Walmart, at the gas station, on CNN, YouTube, bragging about what kind of job Biden is doing. And just another reminder, under Obama, Putin took Crimea. He didn't do anything under Trump, skipped him, and then went and took Ukraine under Biden. The Democrats are weak. Oh, they're just in on it. And you think he's short, he better be buying. The October Down was going to go back up. So, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Do not stop being prepared. Set a game plan. Wow. Suggestions? Flashlights? That USB chargers, USB plugs to plug into computers, a cigarette adapter with USB plugs to charge your stuff up. I have these radios. What are they? These are Paul Fung. They're supposed to be 25 miles. They're on a straight highway. They went about 5/8 of a mile. That's all they were good for. That's it. But my mother lives in the same neighborhood. And I imagine during a nuclear attack, the cell phones will go down. Everybody's talking about, be prepared for EMP. If your phone's prepared for EMP in a tower, now what difference does it make? If an EMP strikes, if you get, none of your cars will ever crank again. Your computers will never cut off. That radar station will never work again. So, be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. I don't know. Be mindful of your neighbors. When they don't have water and food, after days, they will start attacking somebody who does. So keep your doors locked, keep armed at all times, and so forth and so forth. This little cheap battery, I've been using this camera for about 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Finally get where it don't even hold a hole. I'm at 17 and a half minutes, and it's already 1 bar left, so out of 3 bars. So, anyways, prepare, 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 prepare. Do not tolerate a Democrat telling you it's Biden's fault. It's Trump's fault for the inflation, for the gas. Do not fall for it. Do not allow it. Talk about it. Talk about anybody he wants. Tell him, make him eat the lie in the election, or whatever we want to call it. Prepare, 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 prepare. I know I won't give it 20 or 30 views. 3 of y'all may pay some mind to me. I just hope you do. You won't share the video. We already know that. Most of you, out of 3.8 million subscribers, 4 of you, 5 of you, 20 of you may watch it. Anyway, for you 20 who watch it, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I've definitely been blackballed. How can you have 3.8 million? It's not how many views I had last time they would let me have views. I'm at about 25,000, 30,000 subscribers, something like that. I just took 25. I got them on the wall. But still, thousands of subscribers, and I get 10 views. Anyway, I appreciate those who do it. I really appreciate it. I wish you would say, hey, I'm watching you. Hey, I shared it, because we need to know, okay? Emergency transmission, February 26, 2022, for Alex Emery Jones. Peace out. Be careful. Keep your powder dry.